മണിക് സർക്കാരിലെ ത്രിപുരയിലെ മണിക് സർക്കാരിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഓർമ്മയുണ്ടാകും, മുൻ മുഖ്യമന്ത്രിയായിരുന്നു, CPM നേതാവാണ്. മണിക് സർക്കാർ പറയുന്നത് ത്രിപുരയിൽ CPM ഒരു തിരിച്ചുവരവിന് ശ്രമിക്കുന്നു എന്നാണ്. എന്തൊക്കെയായിരിക്കാം അവരുടെ രാഷ്ട്രീയ തന്ത്രങ്ങൾ? അതിലേക്കാണ് മണിക് സർക്കാർ സംസാരിക്കുന്നത്.
ത്രിപുര മുൻ മുഖ്യമന്ത്രിയും CPM പോൾ ബ്യൂറോ അംഗവുമായ മണിക് സർക്കാർ ചേരുകയാണ് 24-നൊപ്പം. കോംറേഡ്, ഹൗ ഈസ് ദ ഇലക്ഷൻ സിറ്റുവേഷൻ ഇൻ ത്രിപുര?
Election schedule has not yet been announced. So far, my knowledge goes, on 5th of January next, the Election Commission is going to publish the electoral roll, on the basis of which the Tripura Assembly election will take place. I think that after publication of the electoral roll, within 5-7 days, Election Commission may announce the election schedule. Of course, the question what you have posed, though all these things have not yet done, but election atmosphere is being developed. All political parties, on the basis of their own strength, strategy, etc., they have been trying to be active. So this can be said, yes, it is warming up, is going on.
But how will be this election for CPM?
You see, not for CPIM alone. The democratic-minded people of Tripura, irrespective of caste, color and creed, save except who have direct link with BJP, they largely have lost their confidence on this government being led by BJP. Of course, it is an alliance government, but dominating force is BJP. I think immediately the question may come from your end, why this is so? Because what they promised 2018 election, they have not implemented their promises. That is one part. Economic condition is very, very bad, turning bad to worse every day. Particularly people who are actually depending on their daily earnings. And they used to get all these things during earlier government, that is left-hand government. In the rural areas, huge number of working opportunity through MNREGA. Other than MNREGA, number of line departments which are linked up with developmental activities, through which they used to get huge number of works. And in the urban areas too, during left-hand government, one unique program was introduced like REGA. In Tripura it is called Tripura Urban Areas Employment Project or Act. Government of India actually did not extend any sort of financial help to that program, now also. But through that program during left-hand government, they used to provide 70 to 75 days work in a year. And on the other hand, developmental departments used to work throughout the state, thereby in the urban areas too. So they used to get work. So in that way, the daily earners The large chunk of the people of Tripura, they depend on this daily earnings. They were saved. Starvation, half starvation, starvation death, even selling of children. All these things became the matter of past history. But now all these things have started returning back. So, in a very nutshell, I have just mentioned this. On the other hand, the Constitution of India does not work in Tripura. Democracy is under severe attack. Civil liberties, freedom of speech, all have been actually scattered down. And particularly, right to franchise, freely, fearlessly, that has also been attacked. And whatever election during this government time has taken place, right from three-tier panchayat to parliament, everywhere, sizable number of electorate were not allowed to exercise their franchise on their own freely and fearlessly. That is the situation. That's why I am telling that Constitution of India does not work there. And particularly the media, they have lost their freedom. And physically, media person, I think not less than 45 to 47 have been attacked. So, all these things are going on. So, in this situation, I should say it's an unimaginable, volatile situation. And because of all these things, BJP has started losing their ground. Of course, BJP had not that strong even before 2018 election. A large chunk of the electorate who used to vote Congress in a traditional manner, in the last election, they voted BJP. That actually helped BJP. Trinamool Congress was actually constituted, that was dwindled down. And all their leaders, leaving their party, they joined to BJP. So now, those who have joined to BJP, their leaders, they have deserted BJP, returned back to Congress, and now they are trying to repair their damages and to bring back their supporters. In that way, among the non-tribals, BJP is losing ground. And on the other hand, among the tribals, one outfit named IPFT, if you have any knowledge about Tripura's political development, before last assembly election, they organized blockade of the national highway. 11 days, actually with the intention of creating tribal, non-tribal divide. They thought to remove them, the left-front government would apply force, and that might help them to rouse against the left-front government. But left-front government very carefully tackled it. Of course, they had the blessings of the government of India led by BJP. And even I must say, the then Raj Bhavan, that was also used in a tacit manner in their favor. So, BJP allied with this party, and out of 20 tribal reserve seats, both of BJP and IPFT, they own 18. But main demand of IPFT was this, that Tripura should be divided into two, and one part of that should be declared as tribal state. Of course, I must say, factually, BJP in its vision document, which is the election manifesto, they have not said anything about it. Openly, they have not opposed it, they have not expressed their support to that. But they had political alliance. So, from the IPFT leadership, it was the campaign to their rank and file and to the tribal population that yes, if this government is constituted, they are claiming that it would be double engine government because one engine is central government, another engine would be the state government, both the double engine, and there will be no problem. The central government would come forward to accept our demand, and within 3 to 4 months it would be materialized. That has not been, that is not that possible. So now they have become very, very frustrated, and half of their MLAs actually deserted their party. They got 8 MLAs, but 4 of them actually have actually deserted them. So now their rank and file, they have joined to another new tribal outfit that is called Tripura Matha. So thereby BJP is losing its supporting base from among the tribal also. In that way, this situation actually going day by day against BJP government. That is what you have asked to know in a very brief manner.
What will be the role of Tripura Modo in this election? Will you talking with them for any understanding in the election?
Now, you see, that is an independent political party. So, in the last tribal areas autonomous district council, that actually has come to fore, and they fought and they won the majority, and now they are running the Tripura Autonomous District Council. It is a very important setup in Tripura. So that is there. I don't like to pass any comment with their performance, etc. But keeping in mind the coming assembly election, they are also active. They are also active, and they are making statement, comment here and there that in the coming assembly election they will fight. They will fight, and they will decide the future of Tripura. Every political party says so. So, what is their actually planning, and what would be their tactics? Whether they will contest alone, or they will go with any other political party, whether they will develop any understanding between any political party or alliance, that is up to them. On that count, I am not in a position to pass any comment or draw any conclusion. I have already mentioned that after declaration of the election schedule, I think this will be hotted up. And what you have asked, I think you would be able to get the answer. Now, why should I unnecessarily plunge in it without knowing all these details? It will be, I think, not proper. Not proper.
Actually, BJP and IPFT already declared that their alliance will continue, and Tripura Modo states that they will contest in 35 seats, at least in 35 seats. So there is Trinamool Congress also, they will also fight, and Left Front is there. So can we expect a 4-corner fight or 5-corner fight this time in Tripura?
Now, if what you have stated, then if BJP, IPFT, they will move together. Yes, this is one alliance Congress is also there, you have not mentioned. Congress is a national political party. And in Tripura, actually, this is also the old party. So they will contest on their own. And Tripura Matha, you have said already that they have declared that they would contest in 35 seats. Left is there. So we have been fighting. Even during this BJP fascistic rule, I should say, they have killed 25 of our comrades and friends. They have been butchered in their hands, martyrs. Hundreds and hundreds of our friends, comrades, supporters, sympathizers, they have been physically attacked. The means of livelihood of thousands and thousands of people have been destroyed by them. And largely among them, they are the either supporter of us or opposing to BJP. That might be the reason. So,
You were attacked more than
so I am prevented to see around the situation being faced by the common people of our state throughout the state. 22, 23 times they have prevented me and don't allow to enter even in the constituencies from where the respected electorate, they have been actually supporting me to represent them on behalf of them to the Tripura Legislative Assembly. 5th time. They prevented me. So, in this situation, we have been fighting. We are not bowing down. We are being blamed. Our party officials attacked, arson, ransacked, looted, locked down, and illegally occupied. All these things are there, but we are not bowing down. This is Communist Party. With red flag, keeping it high, the struggle is on. So thereby, what I would say, we are there, and Left Front has not actually created all on a sudden. It's through a sustained democratic movement that has been actually developed. So election is the higher form of political struggle. So when this Left Front is in the midst of political struggle, then when this election will come, obviously they would also take part in the election. So what you have said, if this is the situation, if all of them contest on their own, there will be 3 corner, 4 corner, maybe 5 corner. But I think you see what I have already mentioned. After declaration of election schedule, then all parties' activities may take new turn also. Then the picture will be cleared. So this is the situation. Can be said. So far, my experience goes with regard to the development going on there in Tripura.
Comrade, can we expect any Bengal model understanding with Congress in Tripura also this time?
You see, there is no model to us. Bengal model, Kerala model, Andhra model, or Tamil Nadu model. Actually, with the Communist Party of India, Marxist being led by the decision of the party center, and of course, above that, that is our party Congress decision. Yeah. So, on the basis of 23rd Party Congress political resolution, all these things have been dealt in a very detailed manner. So, I am definite that you might have gone through. So, I don't like to narrate all these things. Congress, you see, political alliance, question of political alliance, that does not arise. But in the parliament, outside the parliament, on the question of democracy, maintaining of secular fabric, and BJP, RSS is trying to divide the people on the question of religion, caste, color, etc. All these things. Whenever it is possible, wherever it is possible, we have been trying our level best to move not only with Congress, some other political parties too. You see, in Tripura, yesterday one statement has been issued. CPIM, Congress, CPI, RSP, Forward Bloc, and CPIML. Even from our side, Tripura has also been approached. About the content, what I am told, that they have no objection to the content is there in the statement. But since their leader was not there at Agartala, he is outside Agartala, so he is thinking of extend his support in other way, according to their own method. So in that way, you have seen that we are trying our level best to mobilize people against BJP's fascistic onslaught. That is the important thing. Now election is coming. So on for restoration of democracy, peace, tranquility, and maintaining secular fabric, keeping that in mind, the approach what we have taken, some positive response is revealed. But in the coming election, what is going to take place, that cannot be said at this moment.
Anyway, left front is very hopeful in this election.
Every party is hopeful. When one party is going to take part in election, why they should say that they are not hopeful? Every party is hopeful, and we must be hopeful. And there is reason, na? There is reason because people have experienced. They have their experience with regard to the left-front government, and they are now experiencing about the BJP government, and that has actually created crystal clear understanding to the people what is the difference between left-front government and BJP-led government. And what we tried our level best in the last election campaign, that don't be misled with their catchy slogan and their election manifesto. They used to give all these things in other states, even in this party center. But after election, they never take any positive initiative to implement their own promises. But people, yes, they got more than 50% vote. So I should say that they have not actually responded to our appeal. So it is very, very now clear to them, yes, what we said those days, that was actually correct analysis, understanding with regard to BJP. So now you see that, and we are fighting. We are in the midst of the struggle, and no, only the left. That's why they are attacking left, particularly CPIM. So thereby what we are saying, they are misdeeds to prevent all these things and usher a new hope to our youth, to our students, to the tribal people, to the scheduled caste people, minority people, small and petty business community, democratic minded, secular minded, both men and women, and particularly during this role, attack on crime against women, it is mounting like anything, barbarous. The attack, the character of facade is barbarous. So to protect them. Who else is there? That is the left. Alternative, prevention of all this mixed and bringing out Tripura from the rule of jungle to rule of law.
Okay, comrade. Thank you.
Thank you.
ത്രിപുരയിലെ കിരാതഭരണത്തിൽ നിന്നും ജനങ്ങളെ രക്ഷിക്കേണ്ട ഉത്തരവാദിത്തം ഇടതുപക്ഷത്തിനുണ്ടെന്നും അതിനായി ശക്തമായി പോരാടും എന്നുമാണ് മുൻ മുഖ്യമന്ത്രി മണിക് സർക്കാർ വ്യക്തമാക്കിയത്. ജോഗീർ സിംഗിനൊപ്പം ബൽറാം നെടുങ്ങാടി, 24 ഡൽഹി.